This is Chuck Rapp with Multiply, a podcast to provide a word of encouragement for village church planters and leaders. Today we continue to explore some of the leadership characteristics of the Old Testament prophet Daniel. In chapter 1, verse 9 we read, "Now God had caused the official to show favor and compassion to Daniel." I find it interesting that Daniel's experience in Babylon resembles that of Joseph in Egypt. Genesis 39, verse 21 records that the Lord was with him, Joseph. He showed him kindness and granted him favor in the eyes of the prison warden. Both these Hebrew leaders were exiled from their home country, and yet the Lord gave them favor in the eyes of those watching over them. One definition of favor is an act of kindness beyond what is due or usual. I've learned in my life that there have been seasons when I, or a ministry in which I've served, have experienced God's favor, that is, His goodness beyond what might be considered usual. I believe that village church planting is currently enjoying such a season. As I study the life of Daniel, I see 4 results or outcomes of God's favor in his life. Firstly, provision. Daniel and his 3 friends spent 3 years preparing for the king's service. During this time, all their meals were provided, and their education in the ways of the Babylonians was entirely free of charge. Secondly, promotion. At the end of the story about Nebuchadnezzar's dream, we read in chapter 2, verse 48, that the king placed Daniel in a high position, lavished many gifts on him. He made him ruler over the entire province of Babylon, and placed him in charge of all its wise men. Later in chapter 5, verse 29, Daniel received further promotion. Then at Belshazzar's command, Daniel was proclaimed the 3rd highest ruler in the kingdom. Thirdly, we enjoy God's protection. Chapter 6 is the story of Daniel in the lion's den. Verse 22 gives evidence of divine protection. "My God sent his angel, and he shut the mouths of the lions. They have not hurt me, because I was found innocent in his sight." And finally, power and wisdom. Chapter 2, verses 19 and 20 tell us that Daniel praised the God of heaven and said, "Praise be to the name of God forever and ever. Wisdom and power are his." Then 3 verses later he adds, "You have given me power and wisdom." While Daniel was blessed to receive God's favor in all 4 of these areas, any of these may be an indication of his favor in our lives. The important thing that I want to leave you with today is to be keen to recognize God's favor and, like Daniel, give him praise for his unusual kindness. This has been a word of encouragement for village church planters.